If your plants keep getting soft new leaves or your tomatoes end up with black spots on the end, it might not be a bug problem, it might be calcium. Plants need calcium for the same reasons we do. It keeps their structure strong. But most people don't realise it's one of the first things to run low in container gardens or raised beds. Today I'll show you what calcium does, how to spot a deficiency, and how to make your own natural calcium spray using just eggshells and lemon juice. What calcium actually does. Calcium is basically the bones of the plant. It builds cell walls, helps new roots form, and keeps leaves and fruit firm. Without enough calcium, the growing tips, the youngest parts of the plant, start to collapse. And because calcium doesn't move around inside the plant easily, once a leaf or a fruit forms without it, you can't fix that part. You can only stop it from getting worse. You'll often see signs like soft curling new leaves, black sunken spots on the ends of tomatoes or peppers, stunted root growth, or sometimes yellow or translucent new shoots. And remember, calcium deficiencies usually show on the new growth, not old. That's a big clue that it's not nitrogen or potassium. So why does calcium run low? Most soils actually have some calcium, but it's often locked up. Plants can't access it. If your soil is acidic or compacted, or if you're watering it too much, calcium can't move through the plant. If you're growing in pots or on concrete like we have here, a lot of the calcium just gets washed away. You can buy calcium fertilizers, but honestly, you don't need to. Your kitchen already has everything. Here's how I make my homemade calcium spray. Start with some clean, dry eggshells. I usually try and save 5 or 6 at a time. Rinse them out, leave them out in the sun, or oven dry them for 10 minutes on a low heat to make sure there's no smell. Once they're dry, crush them up. You can use a mortar and pestle or just toss them in a blender. The finer the powder, the better. Now here's the secret. Mix the powder with lemon juice or vinegar. The acid breaks down the calcium carbonate in the shells, turning it into a form your plants can actually absorb. For every tablespoon of eggshell powder, add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. It'll fizz. That's the calcium reacting. Leave it overnight. The next day, add it to about a litre of water. Stir well, and then strain it into a spray bottle or watering can. So how do you use it? When you apply it, focus on the soil and the base of the plant, not just the leaves. Plants actually absorb calcium mostly through their roots, but a light foliar spray helps young growth too. Use it in the early morning or late afternoon so the leaves don't burn in the sun. You can use this once every 2 weeks during the growing season. If your plants are flowering or fruiting heavily, like tomatoes, peppers, or eggplants, you can bump it up to once a week. And like with anything, don't overdo it. Too much calcium can block other nutrients like magnesium or potassium. Moderation is everything. The best part, you're taking waste and turning it into life. Calcium is what gives strength to plants, to soil, and to the garden who learns by doing so. So next time you make breakfast, save those shells, because everything you throw away could be just the thing your garden needs most.